The Carolina Panthers finally got a W. I'm Nate. I'm the FitFutureMD. Upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Pick up the free copy of the nutritional workout guide in the description below. I'm currently down 42 pounds, and if you're interested in how I did that, pick up the free copy of the nutritional workout guide. The owner of Ensorsale. Ensorsale is family. Together we rise up from humble beginnings to inspire others all over the world with the messages on our t-shirts. Wear your inspiration today and use code FitFutureMD for 20% off. All new drops are text and email only. So make sure you sign up for text and email. Click the link below. So I'm talking about a little different today. Now I know I'm mostly a fitness, finance, and health, wealth, and love, and all that stuff channel. But obviously, if you know me, I'm big into sports, and sports is definitely a big part of my life. How I learned basically everything in life. Almost every lesson I have came from sports. So that being said, the Carolina Panthers, they finally got a W yesterday. But even though you got the W, you still saw the same problems that you've been seeing all year, right? We cannot run the football, right? I think Hubbard may have had like 1.9 yards a carry. He did get a couple of good first downs. But we just cannot run the football, which is a complete change from last year when we literally, once the coach got fired last year, we pretty much all, concentrated on the run game. So, it's very clear, that's one of the problems this year. The other problem is protecting your quarterback. Like, Bryce Young got sacked 6 times yesterday for 55 yards, a 55-yard loss, right? For losses of 55 yards. And, I don't know if that's necessarily him holding on to the ball too long, or if it's, the offensive line just not, or him not being able to get the offensive line in the correct spot based on the blitz that's coming, or, but most of these games that I've watched this year, they've basically been able to get there with 4, right? So, obviously the injuries on defense have absolutely contributed to, late in games where we've been losing. Is basically late in games, right? Defense has basically kept us in it, and, they just run out of gas. Well, when you're on your second and third string corners and DBs, like, eventually, those number one receivers eventually win, right? So that's basically what's been happening on defense. There's been a couple games where we weren't really getting any pressure on the quarterback. Those teams had great offensive lines, and it was very clear that, they were able to pick up what we were throwing at them. So, but yeah, if we could ever have a year where J.C. Horn is healthy, and Jackson's out again, so just injuries have plagued the secondary for the Panthers. So yeah, it's a rough season. I think we're 1-7. So, or 1-6, 1-6 or 1-7. But it was definitely good to see that, Bryce Young is improving. Adam Thielen is still balling out like he's in his 20s, right? I know that online they give a hard time about him not being a number one receiver, but I completely disagree with that. He is absolutely a number one receiver. I would say that it's been more disappointing that Chalk hasn't really had a big year. because you brought him in to definitely be that number one receiver, and then Adam Thielen to. But it's been basically Adam Thielen as the number one receiver, and it's very clear, you know, when you're getting 7, 8 receptions a game, you're basically carrying the offense, right? So, but I think the biggest problem is the run game and pass protection, right? And honestly, if you really think about it, you know, Bryce Young being a rookie and playing the way he's played, being pressured the way he is with no running game, I mean, you got to be pretty excited about the future with Bryce Young. Like, you know, I know he's a little undersized, but, you know, he's basically making all the plays under duress, and hopefully we can get that patched up, and hopefully we can continue to improving. Obviously, I know the big story this week was the fact that the head coach wasn't going to call the plays. I really didn't see, you know, a huge improvement on the play calling. It was about the same. But we did get the W. It was late in the game and a field goal. You know, so very happy about that. Very happy about having the W. You know, we're not going to be winless, right? Not even that we have first round picks to get, right? Because we traded the house away to get Bryce Young. But so far, you know, if we can pick up good free agents instead of the draft, we can still have a good team in the coming years. So I'm Nate. I'm the FitFutureMD. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Appreciate everybody for following along. Shop at Ensorsale.com. Make sure you sign up for those. Make sure to sign up for the text and email so that you get the email blast when we drop the next drop. It's coming. It'll be the difference maker drop, so look for that. Definitely shouting out our teachers, our firefighters, our nurses, everybody that makes a difference in this world. And I hope you'll tune in for that. See y'all in the next one. Peace.